These stones were formed many years ago, probably in Cenozoic or Proterozoic era. Nearly half of all deposits of this fossil is now available on the territory of the countries with hot and humid climates. The color range of these stones is diverse: gray-white, pale cream, dark cherry, and common reddish-brown or brick-red shades. But no matter how pretty the stone was, it almost never received any attention. It didn't fit the requirements for manufacturing of jewelry and amulets, and these stones did not even have a name. At the time, these stones were used only for small crafts. Then no one even could imagine that these same stones will soon be very much in demand. The first time people started talking about its unusual properties after the exhibition in Paris. This happened in 1855. And they called it bauxite, in honor of the French countryside, not far from Provence, where it was discovered for the first time. In that particular exhibition, bauxite was able to attract the attention of the entire world. Bauxite is a clay rock which has an iron oxide, titanium and water connections of alumina, the raw material which is used for production of the aluminum. From an exterior side, it resembles alumina flour of very white sand. 1 ton of aluminum requires 1,918 kg of alumina. Alumina is produced today in more than 33 countries. Today, Kazakhstan, according to its proven reserves of bauxite, takes 18th place in the world and the second in the CIS. The history of development of Kazakhstan's non-ferrous metallurgy began when the bauxite-like deposits of clay were first discovered in Pavlodar region, which is considered worldwide as gangue and usually thrown into the heap. At that time, scientists have found a way to produce alumina from it. After this scientific discovery, the Pavlodar aluminum plant was built for the processing of bauxite into alumina, the raw material for aluminum production.
Наша страна очень богата минеральными ресурсами, и один из таких минералов, который у нас в Казахстане есть, это бокситовые руды, которые служат для производства алюминия.
Our country is rich in mineral resources, and one of those minerals that we have in Kazakhstan is a bauxite ore, which is used for the production of aluminum. More than 60 years ago, the development of bauxite mines have been launched in Turgay Mining Group in the city of Arkalyk and Krasnooktyabrsky Mining Group in the city of Lysakovsk, Kostanay region. And today, they are one of the bases of raw material bases for the production of primary aluminum and alumina. In our country, after the development of these fields 50 years ago, the Pavlodar aluminum plant was launched, which today produces about 1,500 tons of alumina per year. Respectively, for the further processing of this raw material, the first phase of the aluminum smelter was built in 2007, from where the first Kazakhstan aluminum was received. There was such a program for the development of our state. We do not stand in place. There is a strategic program to increase the production of both primary aluminum and further processing of aluminum, to obtain products with higher added value that can be realized on our market and abroad.
Той же катанки, прутьев, цилиндров, алюминиевых изделий, которые могут реализовываться как на нашем рынке, так и за рубежом.
Stocks of high-quality bauxite gradually decrease, so raw material base of alumina production is expanded through engaging low-grade bauxite in the processing and the creation of a highly profitable technology of their processing.
Сейчас мы находимся в центральном диспетчерском пульте Павлодарского алюминиевого завода. Отсюда осуществляется управление.
Now we are in the central control room of the Pavlodar aluminum plant. Here the entire process of production of alumina is managed. The plant has 3 main workshops. They are the raw material preparation plant, the hydrometallurgical plant, and sintering plant. Besides that, here energy is carried out, that is in the white water on the electrical part. and these people control the process in both hydrometallurgical shop and sintering proper energy workshop. All the information comes on the computer, and you can watch the process of almost every distribution online. Our factory was designed in 1956. In 1954, the plant was built, and the first aluminum was produced. The plant was designed according to a unique plan of Aluminum Magnesium Institute. The plant recycles bauxite according to the latest plan of Bayer sintering. This technology was developed specifically for the Kazakhstan bauxite. Its essence boils down to the fact that about 74% of bauxite is extracted from Bayer branch, and the remaining 20% is recovered in the branch sintering.
По последней схеме Bayer спекания. Эта технология была разработана специально для казахстанских бокситов. Суть ее сводится к тому, что боксит извлекается в байеровской ветви, порядка 74%, и оставшиеся 20% извлекается в ветви спекания.
There are many different methods to extract pure alumina from bauxite. However, only a few of the practical application is used in industry. Kazakhstan uses Bayer processing sintering in its processing of bauxite.
Общеизвестная это байеровская схема выщелачивания бокситов и получения глинозема.
The well-known Bayer scheme of leaching of bauxite and to obtain alumina means that bauxite, which have a high aluminum content and low content of silica, is produced only in the Bayer branch. Alumina is extracted in the liquid phase, then it is decomposed to aluminum solutions. Crystallization hydrological alumina and further calcination happens at the calcination kiln. Our bauxite characterized by a low flint module, meaning a high content of silica, the order of 10 to 11%, and not very high aluminum content, about 43%. From the Bayer branch, we extract 25% from the 43%. Then this is passed to the branch of alumina sintering, where it goes through the heat treatment with the addition of limestone calcination.
Глинозем передается в ветвь спекания, где происходит термическая обработка с добавлением кальцинированного известняка.
Alumina production with the so-called Bayer method, we must say, dominates the global aluminum industry. This is due primarily to the fact that as a raw material used bauxite in most cases contains relatively small amounts of silica, an average of 2 to 5%. The Bayer process, which is applied to this type of bauxite, is the most economical, as it differs in fairly simple technology and enables to get very pure alumina. Currently, the vast majority of alumina refineries around the world are working with this method.
За 60 лет переработки минерального сырья, боксита, значит, в принципе, беды руды.
Over 60 years of mineral processing of bauxite ore, of course, gets poorer, and every year, processing of these ores is becoming more and more difficult. And in this regard, the technology of Kazakhstan aluminum is, of course, doesn't stay in one place. The plant developed such technologies that enabled us to obtain high-quality alumina, respectively, and a high-quality aluminum. Many international organizations came and looked at our aluminum technology and quality, and today we hear from them only the highest ratings of the quality of our products, which are in great demand in the world market.
От них мы только слышим самые высокие отзывы о качестве нашей продукции и пользуются большим спросом на мировом рынке.
Technological scheme of production of alumina using the Bayer process consists of several processes continuously one after the other. Some of these processes are closed loops, in which current products are reused.
Цех подготовки сырья предназначен для приемки сырья, топлива, которое используется в процессе выпуска.
Raw materials preparation shop is intended for acceptance of raw fuel, which is used in the process of manufacture of alumina. After the acceptance of raw materials, it is fragmented in the department of secondary crushing. Then the averaging process of preparation of the charge. When preparing the batch, a unique scheme that was introduced in the 1980s in our shop is used. It is a two-stage system of averaging bauxite. The fact that the raw material is supplied to the plant with 4 different mines having a heterogeneous chemical composition, which in turn is not the best effect on the release of alumina.
4 различных рудников, имеющие неоднородный химический состав, что не лучшим образом сказывается на качестве выпуска глинозема. Рудники, которые участвуют в шахте, в поставке бокситов, это Белинский, Аятский.
The mines which are involved in the charge and the supply of bauxite, they are Belinsky, Ayatsky, Krasnogorsk and Turgai. After preparation charge, finished products of plant are laid in stocks of averaging and from there are dosed in the release of alumina. At the hydrometallurgical shop and sintering plant, this process is continuous, non-stop, and it is very important to have a quality dosing of volume that fed to the plant.
Очень важно вовремя и качественно сдозировать объемы шахты подаваемого цеха.
Behind me there is a process of averaging bauxite. It is one of the most important stages of the preparatory work for the production of alumina. At the moment it holds about 300,000 tons of bauxite.
В данный момент мы находимся в цехе спекания. Цех спекания своего рода уникальный цех, потому что мы...
At the moment we are in a sintering shop. Sintering shop is a kind of a unique shop because we are to extract useful, namely aluminum, and replenish alkali for the hydrometallurgical plant. The uniqueness of the plant is that after processing of bauxite by hydrometallurgical shop, the sludge, which is almost 20% of estimated aluminum, we do not throw it out. Instead, we extract it again on our shop.
Цех имеет 4 участка. Первый участок – это подготовки шахты.
The shop has 4 sections. The first is the area of preparation of the charge, where the sludge is enriched and goes to the area number 2, in the sintering furnace. You see, sintering occurs in ovens. Then it is transferred to the section number 3 of our own workshop, where it is crushed into a certain fraction for further processing in the 4th section, hydrometallurgical. After processing aluminate solution, we will send it for the further decomposition.
Для переработки потом 4-м участком гидрометаллургическим. И после переработки алюминатный раствор мы отправляем дальше на декомпозицию.
People work here according to the international standards of environmental management system, supporting the country's course for the transition to a green economy.
Также руководство нашего предприятия и нашего цеха очень актуально относится к природоохранным.
The management of our company and our department very attentively applies conservation measures, and during the expansion of production in 2011, this furnace number 8 acquired unique filters which have the efficiency. Their cleaning gas capacity reaches up to 99.9%.
Коэффициент полезного действия, то есть очистку газа, они достигают до 99,9%.
Завод, первоначально выпускавший более 1 миллиона...
The plant initially produced 1,033,000 tons of alumina per year. As part of a large-scale state program of forced industrial innovative development, it went through the modernization of its production and increased its productivity by 500,000 tons. Such volume is sufficient to fully meet the smelter feedstock for the production of aluminum.
Полностью казахстанского электролизного завода для производства алюминия.
На сегодняшний день те перспективные планы, которые у нас сегодня есть, они...
Today, the long-term plans that we have, they are mainly aimed at further processing of our produced materials. We include in the framework of our business plan the following reducing costs, both in the extraction of mineral resources, the involvement of new quarries, new mines that have been explored to date on Krasnooktabursky bauxite mine group, and therefore constantly work on improving the quality of the production of alumina.
Работа над улучшением качества производства глинозема.